horror collectibles and memorabilia, look no further than Nightmare Toys. You can find them online at nightmaretoys.com and on all social media at Nightmare Toys, the official store of THN News and the Horror Basement Podcast. Check them out.
You're Beyond the Basement with Jim Jam and Johnny. Yeti's right here on my shirt, if you can see this.
Are you saying he's in our hearts right now?
Yeah, Yeti can't make it. He's anniversary.
Happy anniversary, Yeti.
Yeah, if he ever hears this, to him and his wife. God dang, that cord is fucked up, man.
Did your cat get a hold of it?
No, look at it. Sorry, people can't see this on the podcast, but yeah. Anyway, if you're listening, it's like the original cord to my phone. Anyway, sorry. We will be talking about Taco Bell and the new chicken sandwich that they're going to come out with. We have some UFOs, of course UFOs, right?
Got
space
got
talk,
to.
Of course. I mean, I think that's like
our logo is alien, so
yeah. And then I'm not sure if we talked about the U.S. Air Force working on Wolverine healing powers for their the soldiers or whatever. I don't think we have, but
I don't remember that.
We talk about so much stuff, you know.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I don't remember that.
First, we're doing good. COVID is still around, right?
Oh yeah.
We're all still hanging in there. Hope everybody else out there is doing well, you know. And to make people feel better, I guess Taco Bell's getting into the chicken sandwich game. You know, they're trying to get into that supposed war between the chicken, you know, the big top food restaurant or fast food restaurants. That Popeyes, I still haven't had a Popeyes chicken sandwich. Yeah, easy there, bud. You're going to cause flashing light. I still haven't had a Popeyes chicken sandwich. Have you had a Popeyes chicken sandwich?
Dude.
Good. I think more than that. Look, fucking huge. I don't know.
It's your normal size. Have you had a Zaxby's chicken sandwich?
A long time ago when they delivered at work.
That's about the same. Well, that's their signature one, but it's the same size as a Sonic chicken sandwich.
Okay, that's pretty decent size. The premium one that Sonic come out with for a short time. Man, that was the thickest piece of chicken I've ever eaten.
I don't like that though, because when it gets real thick, it has gristle in it. And you know me, I got texture.
Yeah, you got texture. But when I ate it, I only ate it one time because it was like $6 for the fucking sandwich by itself.
Yeah.
And I don't think they sell it anymore. They might. I don't know. I don't go to Sonic because of how fucking high everything is with sodium and calories at that place.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Which I hardly eat fast food anyways anymore. I try not to. Anyway, if you see the video, you tell I've lost some weight.
Well, anyway. I'm trying to jump on that with Johnny because me and Johnny and Kurt and my daughter, we all went for a walk yesterday. So trying to get on that health game.
Yeah, hey man,
I got a long ways to catch up to Johnny though.
Yeah,
he's got
down in the 250s now. Down in the 250s. I was 354 pounds 3.5 years ago.
So you lost over 100 pounds.
Almost 100 pounds, yeah. I'm pretty close to 100 pounds, yeah.
And all
depends
that
on what day it is. You know what I'm saying? Because you fluctuate 5 pounds, so it just depends.
And all his weight loss, he shedded a beard too.
Yeah. Got rid of it. Went back to the old school me. Before, I think that once I started growing a beard, I started gaining a lot of weight.
Maybe you put that together and you was like, Yeah. You know, you rocked along. Anyways, yeah, sorry.
Taco Bell is getting into this. They're going to create the
chicken taco. Was it a?
Yeah,
it's a breaded chicken, right?
Yeah. Oh crap! What is it? Is it a sandwich? Is it a taco? Crispy chicken sandwich taco.
Don't they say? Isn't there saying always think outside the bun? So of course they're gonna put it in a taco shell. Hey, it might be pretty good in a chalupa shell.
It's in a bun.
Well, I
It's
guess
it's a bun shaped like a taco shell. It's a piece of bread shaped like a taco shell.
You think it would have been better if they did it with a chalupa shell instead? I bet that'd been good.
See, and they're
Looks
gonna
like
have two
flatbread. Looks like flatbread.
Yeah, it looks almost like pancake bread, but
yeah.
But from the but this is and tested in tried in locations in Nashville, Tennessee, and Charlotte, North Carolina, starting March 11th, and you can get it for $2.49. The one thing people want are the fucking potatoes back first, and they're coming back eventually. But
they're not back
bringing
yet.
out this fucking chicken sandwich. No, they're not back yet. Crap! I was trying to see what the flavors were, and I had this. There's one of them, and it's gonna have jalapeno slices with creamy chipotle sauce, and a spicy version with jalapeno slices or whatever. I think is what it is. But here's the thing: they've already done this. They had the chicken taco biscuit. It lasted. I looked it up. Less than a year, or maybe a year. It was canceled when Taco Bell come out with their breakfast. And they had the waffle taco.
Yeah.
Never eat one. I don't think I've eaten. Well, I might have back then.
Chicken
Taco
and
Bell's had
waffle. So they put their own little spin on the chicken and waffle thing, right?
Well, the waffle though had like egg and bacon, and I think, and their bacon's horrible. Like it's just fucking like bacon bits. It's fucking total garbage.
I can't see Taco Bell doing good with bacon anyways. I don't know why, but hey, what's up, DJ?
No. But it was like I haven't eaten Taco Bell breakfast or Taco Bell in general in a while, but breakfast even longer. It's when their breakfast they come out with the grande breakfast burrito. That was the best thing they had. It had potatoes, sour cream, cheese, egg, and sausage in it. And they had that, their cheese sauce.
Yeah.
And it was just good. And but then I stopped eating fast food 3.5 years ago, or tried to. But that was really good. And then I think I might have tried the chicken taco breakfast biscuit. Maybe it was no good. It wasn't that good. But so they've already done it. Like, so 6 years later, they're coming back out with a chicken sandwich. They're not reinventing the wheel here. They've already done it. They're just using a different type of bread and browning it, making it more of a bun style than a biscuit style. So
yeah, I think we should try it.
Yeah, I mean, if it comes, I $2.50 for a chicken strip. It's kind of high.
Well, how about this? We can just buy one and cut it in half, and we can try it on
Yeah,
on here.
I mean, I don't mind. I won't. $2.50 ain't gonna break the bank on
What?
it. But
what if it sucks though? So I'm not gonna buy two of them. Let's not buy two of them. Let's just.
I can go Burger King buy 2 bacon cheeseburgers for $2 because they're $1 a piece right now.
Yeah,
and them motherfuckers are good because that's one of my weaknesses is Burger King. I just love the flavor of them cheap fucking little burgers.
I was talking with somebody and I was just curious, like what all drinks are carried at different. What does Burger King carry? They carry Coke or Pepsi product?
I don't really know. I don't order soft drinks.
Hey, DJ Arp asked, "What if it's good? Would it be worth it?" LOL.
Yeah, I mean $2.50.
Yeah.
If it's $2 good, then I mean whatever amount of money you're willing to spend, like it has to be really good. It has to be a really good chicken strip for $2.50. But I like the Chipotle sauce, so I mean it should be good if the chicken's fresh and it's crunchy. Because here's the problem: when you buy the cheap chicken sandwiches at these fast food places, they're all mushy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like they're all soft and just because it's probably half of it's probably just like filler or fat, and then there's a little bit of meat in it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm just kind of curious to see how Taco Bell does the chicken tender or whatever, because that's probably what it'll be in there, is a chicken tender, right?
Yeah, I mean that's what it is. I mean, you can.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just a chicken tender, and then they like cook a bun like on one of the taco, like what you would cook. You know what I'm saying? Like
yeah,
use the
that
taco
would
and
be
heat it up.
that would be pretty good to like maybe
And
some nacho cheese and some chicken strip. Nah, I don't know about nacho cheese. What they
you
threw
could dip it in nacho cheese.
What if they threw some gravy on it?
Well, this ain't breakfast, bro.
Or
they already tried the breakfast taco. It didn't work.
Ranch. There you go, ranch. We'll do ranch.
Chipotle, I think it would be good with their hot. I like their hot sauces, so I think because it's already got the creamy chipotle sauce on it. I think that's what's going to come on all of them.
I'm gonna have to try it. I'm gonna have to try it with the creamy chipotle on it.
Yeah, I think that's what's going to come on them. But trying to look at this article, but I think a little bit of like some hot sauce on it, and I think it'd be good to go. I just don't see why they don't make that chicken strip. Do they make that in like a wrap? Like, you know what I'm saying? If you cut that up and you put it in like a what is that? Not a gordita, but that crunch wrap. So that crunch wrap.
Yeah.
I mean, fried chicken in that motherfucker would probably be good. People love them crunch wraps. I haven't had one in years, so. But we've already went through that. I haven't been to Taco Bell in a really long time. Since I said this last time, they fucked up my order when I ordered my last spicy potato sauce taco. The fuckers put so much damn that chipotle sauce on it, you couldn't even fucking taste the potatoes.
Yeah.
I mean, dude, it was just. Ugh.
Here it is, Johnny. I'm showing it on the screen right now. It's the Crunchwrap Supreme, but it. Oh, never mind. It don't have chicken on it. It's ground beef.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it would be good with that chicken, though, wouldn't it? Like, if it chopped up fried chicken in it.
Yeah. DJ said drizzle some barbecue on it.
Oh yeah. Does Taco Bell? They don't have barbecue sauce though.
Dude,
what
man,
do you think Taco Bell barbecue sauce would taste like? They're trying to throw damn taco seasoning in.
Hey, that's a good one, DJ. That's a good one, DJ. But
good though.
The only chicken they have right on their website is the grilled chicken. So
yeah. Sorry, I got it.
I would though, man. I would rock the barbecue sauce on it. That would. Hey, you could always just do it plain. Just get you a plain one with I guess if you want the jalapenos, and just get you some of that Sweet Baby Ray's barbecue sauce.
Yeah, dude, that'd be fire. That would be fire.
We can do like our friends, the OK Cooks, and make our own version of a Taco Bell. What's this called again?
The chicken sandwich taco.
Yeah. I hope them guys are doing all right. I ain't seen much from them lately or anything really. I don't know what happened with them.
Yeah, life.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
DJ said, "Oh man, that sounds good." Did you hear me?
What?
DJ said, "Oh man, that sounds good."
Yeah, it would be good. Definitely. I think it'd be real good. Sorry, I got a text message.
No, you're good.
But maybe it'll come. I think, but like with these screener things, you got to drum up interest,
Screener, dude, that just made me think. That would be awesome.
Well, I mean, limited time, not what is it?
No, but that just made me think. What if we could get Taco Bell to send us some stuff to try, or something?
Oh yeah, right. That ain't gonna work. We don't have that many fucking. I mean, but how would they even send it to you?
Yeah, you'd have to cook it all, so it wouldn't be the same.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I'm willing to try it though. $2.50, drop $2.50, and get me a fresco bean burrito, and I'll be good.
Yeah.
I like burrito.
Hey, DJ, appreciate you sharing the video.
Yeah, thank you. But let's move on from Taco Bell and let's move into. Oh man, did I not? I didn't send you them. Shit. I didn't send you this link. My bad. I meant to, and I didn't. But people have a rare condition. I just sent it to you, Jimmy.
Mm-hmm.
We got like over 300 episodes in our belt, and I still can't fucking do this right. But there's a rare condition for people out there that makes sound of other people's breathing unbearable to suffer.
That sounds terrible.
Could you imagine? It's called misophonia, and it's a rare condition where you just fucking hate, I guess, any kind of certain noises. But could you imagine if you hated other people's breathing? Like you couldn't be around no one.
That would be shitty.
Yeah, like you just have. How could you watch a movie? Like, I guess you don't hear people breathing in movies.
No, I think they got like the wind filters on it and stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, maybe
now when I watch a movie, I'm probably going to be like listening for it and like they're not breathing.
Yeah, I don't think you hear people breathing in movies.
Yeah,
it's kind of wonder. I guess you don't pay attention because everybody breathes, and you don't really pay attention to someone else breathing. And
yeah.
The other thing is though, is how hyper focused are you on the breathing? Like you have to be really hyper focused because I really don't hear anybody breathe unless it's like after a workout or
or me when I'm walking.
Yeah. So, and it said this condition can trigger all kinds of reactions from anger to panic or the need to flee and escape the maddening sound. Think of a sound that drives you crazy, multiply it by a factor of 100, and you can get an idea. So, kids screaming.
Oh.
Yeah.
That make you want to that definitely make you want to go nuts. Especially if you've done everything you could think of to. Maybe it's just they're a brat. They didn't get what they want, right?
Yeah, like that. Like just 100 times? No, man. That'd be rough. That'd be a shitty, that would suck, man. That sucks real bad.
Unbearable, though? Ooh. You would probably just have to stay in the house all the time, I believe.
Yeah, and how would you explain that? It'd be hard to explain to people that you can't stand their breathing. Damn, dude. Could you imagine if they were able to marry someone that they like, but then they got what's that called? When you sleep apnea, and they had to get a fucking machine, and it's over there, pumping air into them.
Oh yeah, like me.
Like I could you imagine like if that would just they'd probably kill you in your sleep.
Yeah, they would probably. Yeah, they would. Want to murder you.
What is this one? I don't know what this one is. Sorry. I just sent you another article that I thought I'd sent you about a yellow penguin. Have you seen that?
A yellow penguin? What, did he get pissed on?
No, dude, he's like an albino penguin or something, I guess.
That's pretty wild looking. Give me a second, I'll show.
It's the first one to ever be seen. It has no black on it.
All right, here.
Yeah, it's pretty wild.
There you go. Yeah, put it on both screens.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. And is on a South Atlantic island. And the wildlife photographer just so happened to be there and it land next to him, and he was able to get shots. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Yves Adams.
Yeah.
And 120,000 birds on the beach, and this was the only yellow one there. That's pretty fucking wild. Like just a yellow bird or a yellow penguin. I thought that was pretty cool. Like people need to look that shit up, man.
Yeah, I don't think it was albino, because albino, they're just white penguins. Because I just looked
Oh,
that
do they
up.
got albino penguins?
Yeah, they're just solid white. But this one is actually
really?
just a yellow.
Well, it said the melatonin whatever wasn't functioning to get black or something.
Yeah.
See, I imagine the black on them helps absorb the rays. So, you know what I'm saying? The sun to keep them a little bit warmer.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that'd be, that's true. You just think because it's so fucking cold down there. Little fluffy ass penguin.
Hold on one second. Trying to. So here's a better view of it. Hold on a second. Mother Nature is pretty damn amazing, and if you piss her off, she can be pretty damn violent too, can't she?
Yes, definitely. And we're gonna move into the U.S. Air Force working on Wolverine healing powers, and I feel like we've talked about this for some reason, but it's known as cellular reprogramming.
Yeah.
We might have discussed this at another time where they want like nanobots to get into you and hold like what is stem cells or whatever.
Yeah.
To be able to reproduce it and repair the insides of you. So it might seem like that. But if they're working on this shit, man. Yeah, it can be applied to a wound in the form of a spray-on bandage that could, for example, convert exposed muscle into surface skin cells, healing the wound much more quickly. So it just helps heal the wound quicker. So it's like some advanced ass Neosporin.
Yeah. Some super duper Neosporin.
Yeah, it's some super duper Neosporin.
This will get you shit done quick.
And it's crazy how if they're able to do this, man.
That'd be awesome if they had stuff like that for burns, because that can heal burns quick, because you know how I'd almost rather deal with a cut than a burn.
Yeah, burns are way worse. I wonder, like I say, with this technology, it'll just move forward. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could continue to get better and better.
Yeah, because
as time goes on. As time goes on. We're moving pretty quick today.
Well, I just realized something. This will go off of that. It's still tech, but was it NASA? Dropped that. What's that rover called? They just landed. Yeah, I didn't realize how big that damn thing was.
Yeah,
fucking huge. It ain't no little bitty RC size thing. That damn thing's the size of a Volkswagen Beetle or something.
Yeah,
or if not bigger.
It's a car. Yeah, I think it's the biggest one they ever put on.
So yeah, but it's pretty wild to see that, because they actually got video now of it. Of course you're not gonna have a stream like you're watching us, because there's no way they can send back video feed that far away. So it probably takes a while to get it back. And it suck. And what would suck about that is getting the feedback. You can only move inches at a time, if that.
Yeah, because you wouldn't know where you're going.
Because could you imagine them? There's no telling how much that damn thing costs to make. What if they run that off into a damn crater or whatever, and it just flip over or just totally total it? So that would definitely I don't know. You would think they would have better software too. I wonder, can stuff orbit the Mars like it does here?
Yeah, they got
They got satellite
stuff in orbit around Mars.
I was about to say, then they can do it like that. That's probably the way they get the video signal, isn't it? It shoots the signal back from the rover up to the satellite, and then it bounces back to. I guess they just couldn't have a damn satellite in the middle of damn space because it has to have something to keep it there, right?
Yeah, I believe so. They had to have some sort of gravity pulling it so it don't keep moving. I guess. I mean, I'm not a scientist, but
that'd be cool if they could have something halfway that kind of just keeps on bouncing it and relaying it.
Yeah.
What other planets? I'm not good with this shit, but what other planets are between us and Mars? Is there anything?
No.
It's just that big of a damn gap, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, that's just open space then. So yeah, there's no telling. Man, the universe is fascinating.
Price, construction of the spacecraft itself, which cost $2.2 billion. $2.7 billion over the project's life cycle, and the bulk of that funding was put into design and construction of the spacecraft itself. Yeah, which cost $2.2 billion.
Apparently, they redesigned the wheels. They're not as wide. They're they have some more holes in it or something?
I don't know.
I watched a video about it. So they kind of redesigned it.
I've seen where they landed, and of course, they've lost rovers and landing. Went early on, I think back in the 90s, where they tried to land one and it just crashed. So that's just gone.
Waste money, but that's what's got them to where they're at now, because they would have never been able to get there if they probably already kind of figured that it wasn't going to be a successful landing because it was their first time or whatever. So they were kind of just like, it was just hey, we actually got the rover there. So now next is to get it there and land.
And what I don't understand is, like, why don't they put one on the moon? They
don't seem like they're interested in the moon no more.
Yeah, I mean, they landed on it, and supposedly.
And they could probably get live feed. What if they just go there and put a damn camera up there?
Yeah. Why couldn't they?
That would be awesome, to go to like NASA.com and watch a live feed from the moon.
The moon webcam.
They would. I bet that would have tons of, dude. Oh man, could you imagine the UFO footage that people, if there's nothing really there, people would be using that footage and throwing in UFOs flying around Earth?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that would definitely. What is it? Debunk the whole flat Earth theory, wouldn't it? Aim the camera at Earth.
Maybe that's why they don't do it, because they don't want you to see that the Earth is flat.
Could you imagine that weird, just a big old flat chunk just floating in space?
Yeah, it'd be totally weird. But I mean, that's the way the computer design would look,
Oh, some conspiracy theory here, there, ain't you?
Yeah, simulation theory.
Wow,
this is all just simulation.
You blew my mind, man.
Yeah. But speaking of the moon, I just seen this article. The plan to rear fish on the moon. This is from HawkeyeMagazine.com. I should have been giving all the sources out. I forgot. Sorry. You go to Coast to Coast AM and find all these articles. That's what I do. It's fun to talk about. I love that website. They have great stuff. But so there's researchers in France are testing which fish eggs are best suited to be launched to the moon.
Well, the moon don't have no water, so how's that going to work out?
Well, and so far it's European sea bass are among the leaders. Apparently, reading this article, their goal is to use water that's already on the moon, frozen water. I would think it'd be highly radioactive, but what do I know? I mean,
yeah, because the moon don't have nothing. No atmosphere, right?
Yeah. So
how does it have water then if it don't have no oxygen?
It's got frozen water pockets apparently on the moon. You didn't know that?
No. Well, it just blew my mind because it's crazy to think that there's actually water that could.
There's ice.
Well, no, but ice still consists of water. So, but if it,
I don't know, man. Like, you gotta think when the moon was created, like when the Earth was created, apparently it was more or less where two planets collided. Supposedly, this is all theory. I don't know if you could actually prove it. And then that's how the moon was formed. Or some people think that two brothers brought it to us and put it in the exact spot and stole it from somewhere else. But you can look that theory up yourself. Yeah.
That sounds, the moon is hollow. Can we call that a wormhole in the internet?
Yeah, that's a rabbit hole you get down into.
It sounds better than a wormhole since it's the universe.
Yeah, true. And because, the moon rust, we talked about that, where the Earth, the actual Earth, it's fucking, why can't I? Atmosphere, ozone, whatever, encapsulates it when it gets real close to us, like it does cover it a little bit, and then which causes it to oxidize because of all the material on the moon, and it causes it to rust or some shit, which is weird too. But anyway, yeah. So this is over in Europe, and the European Space Agency, I think, is the people doing this. Yeah, that's it, European Space Agency. And what their goal is to provide protein when there's a moon base, because apparently, the European Space Agency is going to the moon. They're going to set up a moon base, which I think a lot of countries are going to try to do this, because you don't want to be not in on it. And I think really it's kind of like the space station. It'd have to be a worldwide thing. Everyone get together and you have, an international space base on the moon.
Yeah, that'd be cool as shit.
Yeah, and they want to be able to provide fish, like protein, high protein stuff on the moon instead of just eating freeze dried food. My thing is once you get to the moon, how you like an easy way to get back, like when the Americans went to the moon originally, it was not an easy task. It's risky as fuck. So if you land multiple spacecrafts on the moon, you'd have to have it to where it's off, to the side somewhere away from the base, and then you'd have to be able to get to the base, right? Because what if you come in hot and crash into the base?
How would they do it? I guess it has a little bit of gravity there, right? And it's not much, though, is it? So how does the stuff? If you land on it, will the stuff actually sit on it and not try to float off?
I think that was one of the complaints about when we originally went to the moon, how the dust just didn't. I don't completely understand it. You know what I mean?
So they would have to
fly up and around, right? It does have a gravitational pull to it, so it's not just. The moon wouldn't have any dust on it at all if it could just all float off of it. It'd just be rock, a barren rock. There wouldn't be any dust at all. So
I guess if they don't want nothing floating away, they're just going to have to drill and anchor everything down, right?
Yeah. Yeah, and I think it would be just like building here, though. Pretty much, because it'll sit on there. I mean, the little golf cart that they had up there driving around was on it. It didn't fly off. And that's my other thing.
I guess Mars also.
Yeah, Mars has gravity. Yeah.
Go ahead back to the moon.
But my thing is too is like, where's the golf? The little thing that they drove at and all that shit. Like people have been sent shit to the moon, and I'm just curious where all of it is.
They probably more than likely they left it up there, right?
Yeah, they left it. Yeah. So why haven't we gotten, like, when people go up there with their space probes or whatever? Like China went up there. I think China's sending a rover to Mars, actually.
Dude, just thought of something. What if they had damn robot wars on Mars?
Yeah, you never know.
China damn put a damn missile on it and blow up our rover.
Yeah. And back to this fish eggs to the moon. What they've done, they haven't sent them yet, and what they're doing is it's in trial, and they've taken this European sea bass and the eggs. They're going to send the eggs up there because they're more structurally able to handle the shaking of the rocket. So what they did is they put it in a shaker.
Yeah.
That would shake the living hell out of them as much as a rocket would take off from like a Soviet rocket. They claim it's one of the worst rumbles that you can get out of whatever rocket. And they held up pretty well.
So is there pressure too? Or are they in like something that's pressure that keeps them from getting all that pressure? Because I know like when the rocket takes off, there's a lot of G-force, right?
Yeah.
So I guess if they're in a pressure container, it probably wouldn't affect the eggs none.
No,
that's a lot of. That's a whole.
I'm not sure if they went through that.
Because like if a fish, certain fish, only certain fish can swim down really deep in like even the ocean. And for instance, you only have certain things that can swim to like the deepest parts. Some that you can't handle it because it would just all the pressure would kill them, right?
Yeah. And like in this article, it says that maybe mussels and shrimp might be an even more viable thing to send to the moon instead of, because they don't have a spine, they don't have bones and stuff in them, so they might be able to handle like you were saying, all the pressure and everything better. This is just in trials, like they're just seeing like because there's like 100 different things they're choosing from, and they whittled it down to like a handful, and they're just seeing like, would it be viable?
Could you imagine eating a steak on the moon?
I mean, I won't be able to go to the moon, so no, I can't. But it'd be wild. Space cow up there with his helmet on. Walking around. No, I'm just kidding. There ain't no grass up there.
That's funny though. Hell yeah.
I guess, I mean, if you created greenhouses up there and they had the little like the little tree looking things, that they sent to Mars, or they were going to see if it could produce oxygen out of carbon dioxide up there, you could technically make a greenhouse,
That'd be fun. That'd be crazy.
And grow whatever you want to in it, maybe, unless radiation can get into it. I think that's going to be the bigger deal. Like, how are you going to stop radiation from penetrating inside, like the solar radiation?
That'd be wild as hell, man. To have a greenhouse on the moon.
Yeah, or I mean, eventually Mars.
Dude, space weed.
Yeah, people be up there smoking.
Like that's another thing.
Said,
smoking.
They ain't gonna be governed by U.S. laws, or the world laws of the world. So,
dude,
yeah,
what if
crazy?
So, what if like someone loses their mind on the space station and kills another person? Would they be subject to
No, there's no law up there. It'd be like international waters, right?
So international
I guess you got a maritime law on that though. So
since it's technically owned by the world, I guess, or whatever.
yeah, but I like I say, I guess there's probably like a maritime law or however you pronounce it. You know what I'm saying? Like that ship is technically USA. You know,
Yeah.
like you know, it's governed. It's still somehow under the laws, but you can go out there and do casinos. So I don't know.
Man.
You know, I don't know the law. Obviously.
It's crazy to think of all that stuff, you know?
Yes, very crazy. And here's another thing in the news, and I heard about it Monday, and then it finally hit mainstream news in the middle of the week. But airlines flight 2292, an Airbus A320 flying between Cincinnati and Phoenix on February 21st, 2021, had a bizarre close encounter with what its crews described as a long cylindrical object that almost looked like a cruise missile. So that right there, and it was 36,000 feet and 400 knots. I don't know how fast that is. But in the northeast corner of New Mexico to west of the tiny town of Des Moines. And apparently there's what's the word? A missile training or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like base out there where they practice, I guess, shoot stuff off. But they had not called anything in, and they said they had nothing going on. Because he asked in the recording, the pilot report, do you have any targets up here? We just had something go right over the top of us. I hate to say this, but it looked like a long cylindrical object and almost looked like a, cruise missile moving really fast right over the top of us.
Damn.
So, yeah, it's pretty fucked up, man. And what American Airlines, I think it was American Airlines, could be wrong. I think it was. Said that they said they're not going to report on this. That they said that the transmission was real, and that if you wanted to inquire about it, contact the FBI. So they're just like, we don't know.
So
and the FBI is investigating it.
I guess the FBI is willing to investigate UFOs now.
Well, they've been doing that. Remember, and and then that's with that one new document in that COVID thing that was out, they have to report within 6 months what they see.
Yeah.
So if they're investigating within the next 3 to 4 months, they might come out with what it was. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, speaking of UFOs and stuff, this actually took place around our neck of the woods here in Hillsboro, Tennessee. The skies above Hillsboro was home to a mystery, according to a post on Manchester TN Forum. Local woman Alicia Harris observed an unusual object in the air in the Hillsboro AEDC area, which AEDC is the Arnold's Air Force Base that's out here. Yeah. So all the picture shows is like a little red dot in the sky. So, pictures usually don't do it justice because they never really can take good pictures. They're always shaky or shitty quality, or they zoom in. And when you zoom in, of course, it gets pixelated and blurry. But she said it has been circling our area for at least an hour and a half. It doesn't look to be a helicopter or plane. It resembles a drone. Does anyone know what it could be? Harris asked. Commenter Bryant Campbell shared what appears to be an official release to the topic. The U.S. Army will conduct training involving aviation so maybe that's what that was. She just saw some training of the Air Force Base using. They probably got some big ass drones they've been testing out.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, they do the
that would
aeronautical engineer.
Yeah.
How is AEDC? design corporate something, But they design aerodynamics, like they have wind tunnels and shit down in there.
Yeah.
To see how aerodynamic and everything. And I'd read a long time ago, this is probably 20 years ago, whether or not this is true, but that base would be one of the top targets if we were ever invaded by a foreign entity.
Yeah. It's crazy because where I live, my house almost backs up to the AEDC land. So it's, all this, all the stigma that goes with the Air Force Base with UFOs and stuff, it always makes it kind of creepy in a way. I get a little creepy
we don't
feel.
Ever see anything. There's not shit going on up here.
Yeah, but like, you ever like Google mapped over top of AEDC?
No.
It is like a small town in there, man. It is crazy how big it is, and they got just the area where they got all their buildings. They have a shit ton more land that they're not even doing nothing with that we know of. There could be an underground base under all that land that we don't know of, but like, I'll come home and the road that I go down, it's called Hills Chapel, that turns off onto my road. If you keep going straight, it runs into AEDC's land, and there's a gate there. Every now and then, I'll see a car pass the gate off into the woods, and that always kind of creeps me out or something. Like, what the hell? I wonder what they're doing. It'd be at nighttime too. But so it's always kind of creepy to me about Air Force bases and stuff. So, but but I haven't.
Strip way out in that motherfucker.
Oh yeah, they.
Be honest.
Oh, are you Google mapping it?
Yeah, I'm over by your house now.
Let's see if I can
Google. They got it's wild, and they got people patrolling the woods because it's just fucking woods and woods out there, and they got people patrolling.
Could you imagine them? Let me pull this up. Be like, you do some dumb shit and actually go in there. I've never. Well, that one time I sent you a video, I thought I saw something in the sky, but I recorded it, and of course that you couldn't really tell nothing in the video. But I wonder if I saw some kind of AEDC training drone or something.
Could have.
But yeah, it's always fun living by Air Force, y'all. Or Air Force Base.
And from Friday or Saturday, February 13th, in Uruguay, another UFO was spotted.
Oh.
And it's enormous. And they got video. Like, you can pull up the video.
Yeah.
YouTube. I think I shared it to the group page at one time.
Yeah.
But fast forward, like, oh God. But you fast forward like a minute and a half to 2 minutes into it, and you just start seeing like this big circular thing like off in the distance. Of course, there's a lot of shaky footage,
I guess if you was to see something like that, you might get excited and start, hands shaking, because these new cell phones, man, have phenomenal cameras. So there's usually no reason why you should have a blurry ass picture, unless you zoom in. There's a lot of zooming in.
Camera's trying to adjust. And
if it's nighttime, that's definitely makes sense right there.
Yeah, and people, they're just having a conversation, which I can't speak their language, so
Johnny, you there?
Sorry, I just got a phone call.
Sorry,
hold on. But yeah, it'd be crazy.
Yeah, for sure. But hell yeah, you need to add anything else to that, or I think that's about it for this week, ain't it?
Yeah, yeah. that should be about it. I mean, I don't have anything to add. Sorry, that phone call fucked me up.
No, yeah, that's fine. Hell, I think we're good on this week. But hell yeah, if you're watching this on YouTube or listening, there's a bunch of links in the description. Click those links, please. The new website is or new website, but THN News is we have sports now, cover all kinds of stuff nowadays. Definitely follow us on all our social medias. Beyond the Basement and the Horror Basement are the same Instagram now, so I put all kinds of different stuff up there. I put a lot of scary, interesting videos from TikTok on there.
Oh yeah,
Hey, and now, while I'm on here, yesterday I did a review of this movie here, Freaky. So it's on our YouTube channel, and my next review will be of Wrong Turn, which should be here tomorrow. So
sweet. That's what you should start doing is TikTok review. You know, like just real quick. This is my review of Freaky in 1 minute, and then bust it out. You know what I'm saying?
Guess I know what I'm about to be doing.
Yeah, right. Bust it out real quick and just tag all the fucking people in it. And
yeah, if they got TikToks.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I can do that real quick because hell, the review that I put up is only 3 minutes long. So
yeah, there you go. But yeah, appreciate you listening. Hope you're doing well. Hope you have a great week. Thanks for taking the time out, and take care.
And thank everybody for joining the live stream. Take care, y'all.
Yeah.